Think horror movies are scary? Wait until you see these real-life haunted places. These are locations where history turned dark, and the walls soaked up so much misery that it just stuck. Even the most skeptical might feel a chill in these places. Today we're counting down 5 haunted locations that will make even the bravest shiver. From crumbling prisons to ancient towers, we're taking a global tour of terror. Turn off the lights and get ready for a journey into the unknown. Let's get spooky. Number 5. A place where shadows dance and whispers echo through the corridors of time. Eastern State Penitentiary. A formidable structure that looms large in the annals of paranormal lore. This abandoned prison in Philadelphia, a Gothic masterpiece of despair, is infamous for ghostly apparitions and a chilling history that seeps from its very stones. It's a place where the veil between worlds seems thin, and the echoes of the past refuse to be silenced. Designed for solitary confinement, a cruel experiment in human isolation, it became a factory for psychological torment, a breeding ground for despair that lingers to this day. The architecture is terrifying, a testament to the punitive spirit of a bygone era. Cell blocks radiate from a central hub, like spokes on a wheel of suffering, amplifying every scream and whisper, ensuring that no prisoner could escape the weight of their isolation. Even Al Capone, one of its most famous inmates, a man who knew no fear in the outside world, reportedly begged unseen forces to leave him alone, a chilling testament to the prison's oppressive atmosphere. Was it ghosts or guilt that haunted his waking hours? The line blurs here, lost in the shadows of the past. Visitors today report cackling laughter echoing in cell block 12, and shadowy figures lurking in the depths of cell block 4. One locksmith, tasked with maintaining the ancient locks, claimed he was thrown violently by an unseen force. He described it as a swarm of tormented spirits, forever trapped within these walls. For over 140 years, this was a place of isolation, a soul-crushing void where hope withered and died, violence, both inflicted and endured, leaving scars that time cannot erase, and madness, the inevitable consequence of prolonged confinement and despair. Every brick seems to hold a memory, a silent witness to the suffering that unfolded within these walls. When you walk those decaying halls, where the air hangs heavy with the weight of history, it's easy to imagine the thousands of souls who lived and died here, their stories etched into the very fabric of the building. Is it haunted? A question that lingers in the minds of all who dare to enter. If anywhere deserves to be, if any place has earned its reputation for being haunted, it's this place. Whether it's the wind whistling through broken windows or something else entirely, something far more sinister, the effect is the same. A palpable sense of unease that settles deep in your bones. Pure, unadulterated creepiness that will leave you questioning what you believe. Our journey into the spectral continues, and next up at number 4, the Tower of London. A formidable structure steeped in history and, as the stories tell, haunted by a multitude of restless spirits. With a grim history of executions, brutal imprisonments, and unspeakable torture, it's a place where suffering has left an indelible mark. Is it any wonder this imposing fortress is considered one of the most haunted locations in England? The very stones seem to whisper tales of woe and despair. Among the many specters said to roam its ancient halls, Anne Boleyn, beheaded on Tower Green, is perhaps the most famous. Legend has it that her ghost wanders the halls, sometimes carrying her own head, a chilling reminder of her tragic fate. But she's certainly not alone in her eternal unrest. Lady Jane Grey, the 9 Days Queen, another victim of royal intrigue, frequently appears as a sorrowful white figure, forever mourning her lost throne and untimely death. Then there are the 2 little princes, believed to have been murdered within the tower's walls, their fate shrouded in mystery and suspicion. They are often seen in the bloody tower, holding hands, clad in white nightgowns, forever seeking comfort in each other's presence. The tower's hauntings read like a who's who of British tragedy, a spectral guest list of those who met their end within its formidable walls. And believe it or not, there's even a ghostly bear, a remnant of the old royal menagerie, whose terrifying apparition once scared a guard to death, proving that even animals can leave their mark on the spirit world. Even the crown jewels, symbols of power and prestige, have their own ghostly stories, with strange apparitions reported hovering protectively over the treasures, as if guarding them for eternity. Centuries of blood, betrayal, and intrigue have seeped into these stones, staining them not just physically, but spiritually. Every corner of the tower holds a story, a fragment of history, and unfortunately, most of those stories end badly, leaving behind echoes of pain and suffering. The Tower of London is more than just a historical landmark. It's a place where the past isn't just remembered. It's still very much alive, or rather undead, with its former inhabitants still walking around, sometimes even without a head. Number 3. Aokigahara Forest. Known as the Suicide Forest at the base of Mount Fuji, this woodland is said to be haunted by restless spirits. The silence here is so deep, it's unsettling. The forest's reputation is tragic. People come here to end their lives, leaving the place saturated with despair. The trees block out sunlight and wind, creating an unnatural quiet. It's said to be haunted by yurei, ghosts trapped by unresolved emotions. Visitors report disembodied whispers, fleeting white shapes, and the feeling of being watched. Tents are moved in the night and blood-curdling screams echo through the trees. Paths are marked with colored tape, and personal belongings are left behind, heartbreaking reminders of loss. Legends of ancient spirits add another layer of folklore. Whether the hauntings are real or psychological, the feeling is undeniable. Aokigahara forces you to confront the darkest aspects of the human condition. Number 2. The Myrtles Plantation. Built on a rumored burial ground in Louisiana, this plantation is famous for ghostly children, mysterious handprints, and the spirit of Chloe. The legend of Chloe, a slave who poisoned her master's family and was hanged, has no historical evidence, but her ghost is still seen. A famous photo shows a ghostly woman between two buildings. Some say it's Chloe. Guests report handprints on mirrors and the faces of ghostly children trapped within. The spirit of William Winter, shot on the porch, is heard climbing the stairs but never reaching the top. The Myrtles is a case where folklore and fact blur. The suffering of those who lived and died here is real, and maybe that's what people sense. The land itself seems to hold a deep sorrow. Number 1. A place so steeped in darkness, so saturated with despair, that it has earned a chilling reputation. Poveglia Island, a name whispered with fear. Just off the hauntingly beautiful coast of Venice lies a place of unimaginable horror. This small, unassuming island served as a quarantine zone, a desolate refuge for the countless victims of the bubonic plague. Later it became the site of an asylum, a place where the mentally ill were often subjected to unspeakable treatments. Tens of thousands met their agonizing end on this forsaken island, their lives cut short by disease and despair. Their bodies were unceremoniously dumped into mass graves, and when those overflowed, they were burned in enormous pyres. It is said that the very soil of Poveglia is saturated with the ashes of the dead, a grim testament to the island's dark history. In the 1920s, adding another layer of horror, a mental hospital was constructed on the island, seeking to treat the rising cases of mental illness. It was run by a doctor whose methods were questionable, to say the least. Rumors swirled of cruel and inhumane experiments performed on the patients. As the stories go, the doctor himself eventually succumbed to madness, haunted by the suffering he inflicted. Driven to the brink, he supposedly climbed to the top of the island's bell tower and jumped to his death, forever bound to the place of his sins. The hospital, plagued by its own dark history, finally closed its doors in 1968, leaving the island to its ghosts. And since then, Poveglia has remained abandoned, a silent testament to the horrors it has witnessed. Despite the absence of a physical bell, locals still claim they can hear the mournful tolling of the bell tower on quiet nights. A phantom sound echoing through the empty ruins, a constant reminder of the island's tragic past. Those brave enough to venture onto Poveglia report experiencing an overwhelming sense of dread, a feeling of being watched and unwelcome. Many have claimed to hear disembodied voices whispering on the wind, carrying the echoes of past suffering. Others speak of being physically assaulted by unseen forces, pushed, scratched, and tormented by the island's restless spirits. Poveglia is more than just a haunted island. It's a toxic cocktail of plague, madness, and unimaginable pain. A place where mass death has left an indelible stain on the very fabric of reality. It's not just haunted by a few isolated ghosts, lingering remnants of the past. It's haunted by the collective weight of unimaginable suffering, a chorus of tormented souls trapped between worlds. The veil between the living world and the spirit realm feels thin, almost torn apart on this cursed island. It's not just a place of death. It's an island-sized tomb, a monument to human suffering. Poveglia Island stands as one of the most disturbing and terrifying places on Earth, a place where the past refuses to stay buried. So there you have it, 5 places where the past refuses to stay buried. These locations remind us that some stories leave a permanent scar on the world. Are they truly haunted, or just echoing with memories too powerful to fade? They challenge our understanding of what lingers after tragedy. Would you dare visit any of these places? Let us know in the comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more spine-chilling content. Until next time, try not to think about what that noise was downstairs.